Hey, good morning, it's Jessica. I'm coming at you from the shed. I've been working in here for quite a while, weeks, on this project. I've been working on refurbishing an old desk, and I wanted to show you all the steps that I've gone through to do this. Pretty excited, I'm close to being done. I'll show you what I got going on. I really enjoy repurposing old things, reusing materials, upcycling. One, it's a good way to save money, and two, it's something that I can do so that these materials that I have don't go to waste. Furniture can be a great thing to refurbish and reuse, especially older pieces. So with this project, basically I'm trying to use a lot of materials that I already have. So hopefully I can reuse this desk in the future or possibly sell it, clear out some space, and use that money for something else that I need right now. And also it's just a way to fulfill my creative needs and make something fun and something that I enjoy looking at. Now this desk is probably over 50 years old. It was my father's desk, and he owned it before I was born. I don't know where he got it from, so I don't know how old it is exactly, but it definitely looks like it's gotten some use. This is a piece of furniture that I have always remembered being around. It was a part of my childhood. Like I said, my father used it, and then I got it. I remember using it for schoolwork. And then when I moved out of the house, I used it kind of as my home office. So in refurbishing this, I want to recognize the history of this desk in my design, which you'll get to see. I was inspired by the concepts of family and growth, but more on that later. The first thing I had to do to prepare this desk was sand it. Just using the tools and materials I had a small electric sander and some sandpaper. This part took a long time. There were multiple coats of paint, stain, and it took a while to get down to the bare wood. After sanding with the electric sander, I used some sanding blocks and sandpaper with finer grit to give it a smoother surface. Next, I repainted part of the desk. Part of it I want white. So I used some white paint that we already had, gave it a couple of fresh coats. I also had to repair some parts that were coming loose, so I added a couple screws and some glue. It's already looking a lot better. Next comes the staining. Once again, I'm using some material that I already have. It's a walnut colored stain. I'm just putting it on the drawers and the top of the desk. I like the nice contrast it gives with the white paint. You'll notice some marks from the sander that are really standing out now with the stain on it. I decided instead of trying to sand those all out, I would leave them. I kind of like it. It looks like little scribbles or something. I'm gonna keep that and use that as kind of a flavor to my overall design. I think that'll actually add a little bit of character and a fun quirkiness to it. So that was a lot of work, and I'm not done with this yet. Now comes the fun part, where I'm gonna put some of my painting skills to use, and I'm gonna paint a design on this thing. That's gonna be fun. So be looking out for part 2 of my desk refurb project, where I'll get an awesome design on this piece of furniture and put a finish on it. So thanks for watching, thanks for letting me share this with you. If you enjoyed it, please give this video a thumbs up. and feel free to share with anyone who might be interested. Also feel free to leave a comment below, and if you're new, please subscribe so you can follow along and see what happens next. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.